Hey guys, Buck here. Just dropping y'all a line. I don't know. Yesterday just went kind of crazy. I had an interruption there, and I forgot to turn the mic back on, and it was just. I'll tell you what. I said some pretty vital, a lot of vital information there, guys. If you all are just tuning in or stumbling across these archives, as I said yesterday, which, you know, there's been quite a few people looking in there, my website is under construction, and I should have it operational by in the morning as far as the simplicity, because I am a firm believer that some things in life shouldn't have to be so hard. Things shouldn't have to be so hard in life. And that's why at cloudthunder.org I'm trying to make things with simplicity in mind. I want this information to come to you all very simple, and I want to make sure that you all get all the facts and all the information, because they're free, guys. There ain't a whole lot of things out there. If you're that person, or if you've wanted more out of life, folks, I'm telling you now, make it over to cloudthunder.org. It's under construction. Things are messed up right now. Pay no attention to the small dogs in heat. Okay, just don't do it. I'm actually going to move that over into blogging, my section, a blogging tab, which I don't have set up yet. But you all can click on that 100 spot over there on the left there, and it'll actually take you to a presentation. Now in the near future, that there'll be a blue icon over there, and guys, there'll be a hangout. You know, if you miss the live one, which we're doing one of them tonight, guys. You know, we got people on here. You need to make that decision if you're ready for things to change, because, you know, you can go hang out at one of these hangouts. You're not going to be able to talk to us. You can ask some questions down below. I might see you down in there. I don't know. But one thing's for sure, we just want to make sure that you get the adequate education needed so you can make an informed decision. Life really is too short, guys. Make it over to cloudthunder.org and find out for yourself. And like I said, that site's a little messed up right now. The universe likes to fight. And if you know what I mean by that, you'll see the universe buck you off every once in a while. And life can be one hell of a ride. Most generally, we wind up getting in the way whenever there's such an opportunity at hand. Do you think Bill Gates let that get in his way? Okay, guys. Today, I'm a little off today. I do apologize for that. I'm very fortunate to be able to go out and help a friend of mine. He's a business owner in the area, and he needed a hand. He's got one of his employees, or two of them, they're on vacation, and then he had another employee stole to go work on a bigger job for another carpenter, and so I've been helping him hang sheetrock today. So it's been a nice break. I've had a chance to come back, talk to my website development team, and I called them back a little while ago, and I said, guys, just stay away from my website. I got this. And because I think that'll be rougher, because one thing holds true with anything that you do, whether you work for yourself and you got employees, sometimes it's better just be by yourself, because you don't have to worry about communication. Because communication, in my opinion, is #1 king. And if I'm coming across wrong to some of y'all, don't hesitate. Make it over to my YouTube channel, Cars730, and leave a comment, guys. It's fed straight to my email. And I do go through my emails and I check them. Okay? Just don't flood me out here, guys. And hit the likes button if you all got dreams, and get subscribed. Just, you know, make fun of me, whatever. You know, some of my older videos, I get a little wound up, but who wouldn't? I mean, once you understand it, I mean, numbers don't lie, folks. Numbers don't lie, people will. And that's why I urge you to just go get all the free information that you can handle. And for now, until tomorrow morning at least, you're going to have to find that 100 sport or splash thing over there on the left-hand side, guys, and go watch it. It's about 4 minutes long, but if you see something there that interests you, go ahead and enter your email information in over there, and just get your pen and paper and get ready, guys. I mean, you can change your life anytime you decide to step up. Anytime you decide to step up, you can change. But you got to put forth effort on a daily basis. Because a week could go by and you look back at the end of the week and you go, man, I didn't get nothing accomplished. Well, what did you do on a daily basis? Did you have goals put in place? Because that's the only way it's going to happen. You don't go out there and build a house without, a hammer and some nails, a tape measure, depending on what kind of saw you want, or maybe you just got you've had a good life and you're just able to hire it done, or maybe you're able to go to the bank and just borrow the money to have that house. But guys, we all want things. And it's up to us daily, weekly, monthly, maybe you only make annual plans, and the reason you never hit them, and some people know what I'm talking about, is because you didn't write down daily assignments that would actually help you achieve the end result. I've been hitting on a miracle in my videos that I've been making right now. Miracles don't happen anymore except for like baby Jesus or something. But miracles are manifested on a daily basis. See, miracles don't just come along without putting forth effort. Well, some people get lucky, if that's what you call. Some people put months, if not years, in devotion into change and maybe a different direction, or maybe they went back to school to get that better education. And them are the things that, I like to really hit on, and that I want to try to keep things so simple for everybody. I think we just need to learn to kiss each other, and the only reason I say that is just sometimes you need to realize, keep it simple, stupid. Isn't that the truth? And guys, if you want to watch me over on my YouTube channel and whatever until I figure out how to put all this stuff together over on my website, because things are happening so fast, guys. We're being pushed around, and we're having to move some things around. Things are happening a little faster than what we are actually comfortable with. But who am I to get in the way of a miracle happening? I will do everything in my power to stay up, answer all your all's emails. This can get, oh my goodness, guys, if you've ever looked, make it over to cloudthunder.org and just find out. Come find me over on YouTube, Car 730, guys. Leave a comment. Let's communicate. And get subscribed and hit the likes button if you got dreams also. I mean, because if you've been looking for something, guys, I'm telling you, I not only believe this is it, I know this is it. Especially with a company that pays out 100% commissions. That's unheard of. And you all, y'all, oh, there's something there, there's a catch. Well, let me ask you this here. What if there wasn't? Or what if you understood the catch, and the catch is actually something to get a little bit more fired up about than even being able to come in at just $25 and believe in yourself, because that's what the entry is going to cost you to find out or pursue the rest of your life. Do you know what your destination? Do you know where it is? And for $25, I mean, have you checked the cost of an airplane ticket or anything lately? Maybe go out and price rent a vehicle or something, or whatever. For $25, folks, it gets you in the back office. It won't set you up on 100% commission, but if you want to understand marketing and get out there and come join us, that's another $19.95 a month, and that opens you up to 100% commission on that $25 product. And it gets really exciting. I want you to go back and watch some other videos, and make it over there on YouTube, Car 730. And then make it over to my website, cloudthunder.org. And guys, it's going to get unbelievable. And if you all ever feel the need to call, and we can talk about it on air, or maybe you got a friend that needs to hear it or something like that. This call-in number here is 213-943-3709, and I'm live from 2 to 2:30 right now Central Time. And guys, I'm getting ready to move that up because things are moving around. I've got to move some things around, but I don't want to take you all out of the loop, okay? And so that, and it helps with the daily challenge that we're having right now. I guess that, there's a $10,000 prize for the best blog post and best video or whatever. Anybody can step up and do that, guys. But you got to be a member here, even at the $25 level. I mean, you can go after that $10,000 prize. Really. I mean, it's wide open for everybody. Let me get a drink of water. Oh. Do we got anybody out here today? We had a full line the other day, and just, well, it's been a little while back, but I tell you what, it's just truly amazing what can happen in life if one can see a road to go down. I mean, it was the other day I talked about crossroads, or maybe that was in one of my videos. I don't know. I'm making, 7 or 8 videos a day. It's getting stupid. My goal, I'm not even hitting my goal. My goal is 10 videos a day, and I know I can do it. Who couldn't, right? They're only like 5 or 7 minutes long. I mean, can you make a better hamburger than one of the local franchises? Well, hell yeah, you can. But why do they got all the money? I'm going to tell you right now, it's marketing. Marketing. And that's it, guys. So, I mean, if you, like, I don't know, you just start doing the numbers. I mean, numbers don't lie. People do, right? So what do you do at the end of the day? Do you sleep well thinking you've done everything in your power to change the outcome of where you're going? Yes? No? I mean, you might be healthy. Shoot, I'm thinking about maybe doing a blog post on wallet fitness. And seeing what it takes to get a wallet into shape. I mean, everybody, or how about the purse fitness, okay? Guys, I mean, we can dream. Anybody and everybody has a dream. Well, not everybody. Some people are just, they just don't have it, folks. And you got to love them for who they are. You got to love thy neighbor, whatever. And you just, you try to help as many people out as you possibly can. And that's just the bottom line. Oh, life is going to be wonderful. I mean, they always say you get lucky your first time around in Vegas, right? Well, I don't know. We'll go find out, but I kind of hate losing 10 or 15 grand. How about you? That would have bought a pretty good, decent starter pontoon boat, okay? Or it would have built a deck, one hell of a deck, right? Like for barbecues or something like that. Shoot, that would have bought a nice barbecue pit. But I tell you guys, it's an incredible time to live. I know. We don't have no job security out here, and that's gone. It went up and puff of smoke, man. There is no job security, folks. You're lucky to get what you get if you're over in the E quadrant, as Robert Kiyosaki says. But one thing that we do have a lot of right now, and you need to be really careful, and that's why I want to always make sure you realize all the information that I'm going to give it all to you for free. And just go get the facts, do the due diligence, and find out if it's something, if you got dreams, man, hit that like button over on Carter 730 YouTube, you know what I mean? And just like life goes by, guys. It go by. And you don't know what's going on. Next thing you know, you're old and you're on your bed. Do you want anything to change? Guys, is time going by? What are you doing on a daily basis? What are you doing? Do you got plans? Do you got goals? You got dreams? I mean, what are you doing to have that new home? Oh, going to the job. I don't know, guys. Is that enough? Is that fast enough? Well, I don't know. Are you afraid to change? Most people fight change. You know what? When I understood this thing, I got a little fired up, man. I got excited. I got giddy. I got goosebumps. I cried. Every once in a while, I'll cry on my videos now just because I realize how far this vehicle's going to be able to take a person like myself. And you. And anybody that makes that decision. Everybody's always worried about this, that, and the other, and, oh, it's going to get saturated. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. Well, let me ask you this here. What if? What if it is? Everything's free, guys. Okay, but you got to get there. You got to find out. Quit listening to your friends. Quit listening to the losers. Quit listening to the deadbeats. And if you're in a relationship and they don't agree with things, and you know there's a better way, I'm telling you right now, for $25, if you ain't got that laying around, guys, you need to be looking. You need to be paying attention. Okay, pretty simple. I get a little wound up, don't I, guys? But if you knew what I knew, you go, man, I kind of understand why he's doing a radio show and recording over on YouTube, because I see $20,000 or $30,000 a month income monthly is achievable. But it's going to take some effort. It's going to take daily action and discipline. And if it's just a thumbnail a day, or if I got to talk live on the radio for a while, 30 minutes a day, woo-woo, $20,000 to $30,000 a month, guys. Things are happening. You know, I had to go get a website, and I don't know nothing about them. I'm hoping I got a good host. They seem pretty awesome. They, you know, it's going to be an incredible journey. And we all have that opportunity. You have that opportunity. And I urge you, make it over to cloudthunder.org. And if you like the first 4 minutes or so there, guys, I urge you, go ahead and get that email information entered. Get you a pen and paper and get ready. There's three simple things, steps, however you want to look at it, that you need to follow. If you think you can follow them 3 steps, then welcome to the team. I know that sounds a little bit premature, but welcome to the team. And jump on in, guys. Just do it. It's going to get good if you understand the power of the internet and the power of the tools. And it's a shame some of the greatest people out there we know don't even have the first understanding of what's going on. And nobody saw this coming. Nobody. Especially with a company that pays out 100% commission. And all it is helping one another. That's it. It's pretty amazing what I saw. So anyway, guys, you can always find information over on cloudthunder.org, and it's a little messed up. It'll be corrected by morning, I promise you. But if you'll click on that 100 splash thing or whatever, it's on the left side up there. I had it really user-friendly, and they did that. So what are you all looking for in life? Are you happy doing what you do? Are you content? Do you know there's a better way? I don't know. Would it be? I don't know. You all can call me to find out. I do take calls, guys. Except for today, and it might be the rest of the week. I don't know how much help. I've got to get a friend of mine. And I wouldn't have been able to done that without this company. This opportunity, what I saw here, folks, was just truly incredible. I mean, I own a local mechanic shop in my area, and I tell you what, yeah, we do okay. But it ain't what I wanted. What do you want? Do you want things to change? Do you want to move out of the city maybe? Do you want that suburb home and you know it's just going to be a dream, and what you're bringing home right now hardly pays the bills and lets you go out one night or even 2 nights a week? Am I right? So what are you doing different on a daily basis? What are you doing that's so different? Okay? And we're going to be reading here in a minute, guys. The Business School. Robert Kiyosaki wrote that. And anyway, I always like to gab there in the beginning here for a while and kind of go from there. Let me see what time we got over here. Shoot, we might not even get to read today. I don't think we are. Well, that's quite a bit of reading there, guys. I think I talked a little too long. But you need to be able to talk, right? Not unless you can copy, paste, and send, and if you can do that, then you can do this business. You know, not everybody's a Henry Ford, but there's a lot of Fords out there on the road, you know what I'm saying? So never let your fears overpower your dreams, guys. You got to overcome them. So anyway, we're on page 88. It has been said that the average American family is less than 3 paychecks away from financial disaster. If the average pay period is 2 weeks or 14 days, that means the average American family is 44 days wealthy. After that, their standard of living goes down. That is the problem with working for money rather than for wealth. Before moving on, you may want to ask yourself this question. If I, and if married, your spouse and you, stopped working today, how long could I survive financially? Your answer is your wealth today. The good news is that your wealth can be greatly increased even if you do not make much money today. Network marketing teaches you to work for wealth. During my period of researching the different network marketing companies, one of the hardest value points the speakers had to explain was the difference between working for money and working for wealth. In one of the opportunity meetings I went to, a guest raised his hand and asked, "How much money will I earn?" Unfortunately, the person leading that meeting did not do any adequate job explaining to the group the difference between building a business and working at a job. More importantly, he didn't explain the difference between money and wealth. I am afraid that most people left puzzled or frustrated at the answers they got. One answer the speaker gave was, "Your income is unlimited." The problem with that answer is that most people attending the meeting were not looking for unlimited wealth, but for the opportunity to make an extra $1,000 or $3,000 a month. In my opinion, they are still thinking in terms of money rather than wealth. In other words, there are two kinds of money. One is money that comes from labor, and the other is money that comes from assets. If you want to become wealthy, you need money that comes from assets. If you want to work hard all your life, then just work for money, which is what most people do. The next point of the confusion came when the speaker said, "Okay, if all you want is an extra $3,000 a month, can you imagine it coming in for the rest of your life, regardless if you work or not?" While most of the guests responded positively to that idea, I doubt most thought it was possible. Besides, it seemed that most just wanted an extra $3,000 a month next month, rather than having to work for a few years for free building a business, and then later on having the money come in forever. It is my guess that most people were still thinking like employees of self-employed people who work for money rather than business owners and investors who work for wealth from assets. A different kind of money. One of the reasons the rich get richer is simply because the rich work for a different kind of money. The following diagram of a financial statement may help explain the difference. And guys, I got a nice little pattern here, and I'll show it over here on my YouTube channel. Whoops. Right there. Can y'all see it? Okay. If you are not familiar with this diagram of financial statement or wish a further explanation of it, I suggest you either read Rich Dad, Poor Dad and talk to a friend who has read the book and ask them to explain it to you. It is a very important diagram to understand and is central to many of the lessons from my rich dad. As my rich dad often said, "My banker has never asked me for my report card. My banker asked me for my financial statement." Rich Dad also said your financial statement is your report card after you leave school. Your financial statement measures your financial IQ. That is how important this diagram is to anybody or anyone who wants to achieve financial freedom or great wealth. Wow, they got a lot of diagrams here, guys. One of the ways to better explain the difference between the E and the S and B and the I is by using the financial statement. The difference between the left side of the quadrant and the right side of the quadrant is a difference in focus. The following examples is what I mean. Simply put, people in the E and S quadrant focus here, income, expense, and then access liabilities at the bottom. Or no, they focus on income. And people in the B and the I quadrant focus here, the asset and liability. Are you still working for money? The primary difference between my financial statement is that the people in the E and the S quadrants work for money. The people in the B and I quadrants focus on building or acquiring assets rather than working for money. That is why the wealth of B or I person is higher than an E or an S quadrant person is. If the B and the I person stops working, the assets continue to make money for the B or I quadrant person. And it showed the three types of assets here. And anyway, a simple plan to financial freedom. The simple plan my wife Kim and I used to retire young and retire rich was to first build a business, and second to invest in real estate. As I said, it took us from 1985 to 1994, starting with nothing and retiring financially free without a single share of stock or mutual funds. That was our simple plan, and we followed our plan. There have been people who have asked me, why did you build a business first? There are three answers to that question. The first answer is the building a business allowed us to generate a lot of money. At the start of this book, I listed the 11 different ways a person can become rich, such as marrying someone for money. For Kim and I, the best way for us to become rich was to build a business. The second answer is because the tax laws of the United States are very favorable to people who earn income in the B and I quadrant, and punish people who earn their money in the E quadrant. Lastly, and third answer is building a business and investing in real estate, the plan that most of the truly rich follow. Well, how can I afford to buy real estate? After the stock market crashed of 2000, many people began to wake up to the realization that stocks and mutual funds are risky. After the crash, many people began to wonder about investing in real estate. The problem was many people did not have enough money to invest in real estate or live in places where real estate is expensive. A question I am often asked today, how can I buy real estate when I barely earn enough money to pay the rent? My answer is always the same. I always say, keep your daytime job and start building a part-time business. Once the business is making money, the second step is to keep your daytime job and begin to buy investment real estate with the extra income from the business. That way you begin to build two asset classes rather than spending your life working for money. Three types of intelligence. Just as there are three different types of education required for financial success, academic, professional, and financial, there are three types of intelligence required for financial success in the real world. The three types of intelligence are the mental intelligence, generally where IQ is measured in school. Emotional intelligence it has been said that emotional intelligence is 25 times more powerful than mental intelligence. Example of emotional intelligence are keeping one's cool rather than arguing back, not getting married to someone you know in the long run will not be a good partner, and delayed gratification, which is the opposite of instant gratification, the cause of many of today's financial problems. And our show's getting ready to end over there, and I've got to get back and help my buddy, guys, but just make it over to cloudthunder.org. It's under construction right now. I should have everything corrected by tomorrow. So I do apologize, and if you all ever feel the need to call in here and talk to the Buck, okay, you can call me in at 213-943-3709, and this is the Buck. I get a little wound, guys. And I'm calm right now. I'm calm compared to whenever I make a video. And shoot, I even had one person call up and said, "Man, you're not even getting crazy in your videos anymore. What's going on?" So I made one the other day and got a little wound up. So, and yeah. So anyway, we got to try to have fun, folks. Life's way too short. If you want more out of life, then we need to change it. We can change it together. Why don't you make it over to cloudthunder.org? And go ahead and make it up to that one spot. It's 100. It says 100 in it something. Just click on that, and if you like what you see, just get your pen and paper and get your email information entered, and just get all the facts, folks. Be able to make that educated decision, because that's what I want here. Or hey, just run on blind faith, brother. So anyway, I'm going to end my episode here on Blog Talk. And it's on. Okay, guys. Let's exit that down. I got you. I got you, babe. You YouTubers are crazy, guys, you know. Get up off your butt and do something. Just do it daily. Do it daily activity, whatever it takes. You know, if you got to make a video and read a book, do it. And you can change your universe. You can change your universe. So with that, I've got to get, guys. I want to stay. I want to make more videos, and just I want to have a lot of fun. You know, yeah. So anyway, hey, if you follow me over on my channel, I get a little fired up and whatever, and just things like that. But hey, kudos. Thanks, guys.